Ah, my extraordinary audience, gather close. Today we shatter the shackles of mediocrity and awaken the primal, untamed power lying dormant within you. Today we unveil the truth they fear, the truth that sends tremors through their... They don't fear your words or your actions, no, they fear something far greater, your energy. Yes, your very presence has become a force of disruption, a silent storm that threatens their fragile foundations. But let me ask you, do you feel it? That blazing inferno in your chest, that electric pulse under your skin, that unstoppable surge of defiance roaring, "I will not bow." My friend, you've arrived at the throne of your own making, and the world quakes beneath your feet. They speak of power as if it's handed out like a gift, inherited like a crown, or bestowed by some higher authority. Lies? Power is never given, it is seized. And you, yes you, have clawed your way through the shadows of doubt, the jeers of disapproval, and the weight of whispered ridicule. Look at you now, standing tall, unyielding, and radiating an unstoppable force they can neither define nor control. Oh, they're afraid. They won't admit it, but their actions betray them. You see it in the hesitation in their gaze, the nervous laughter, the subtle retreat when you step forward. They may not know exactly what's changed, but deep down they sense it. You've evolved, you've transcended, you've become something they can neither predict nor contain. Here's the secret they'll never say aloud. Their fear isn't born of what you've done. No, it's born of what you could do. The unknown terrifies them, the limitless potential you now embody. You've become a mystery they can't decode, a tempest they can't weather. You've become the manifestation of their deepest, unspoken fears. And that fear, oh, it's your fuel. Every averted gaze, every uneasy shift in their demeanor, it's silent confirmation of your dominance. Let them call you arrogant, ruthless, selfish. Their labels mean nothing. They're not mourning the person you once were. They're grieving their loss of control over you. You've broken free from their expectations, shattered their rules, and burned their limitations to ash. You're no longer their pawn, no longer the underdog they could pity or manipulate. You are the architect of your destiny, the alpha, the leader, the one who sets the tone, commands the room, and rewrites the rules. They hate it, but oh, how they need you. Like moths to a flame, they circle you, drawn to the strength they lack, the confidence they can't summon, the vision they'll never possess. But beware, my alpha. The summit is isolating. The same voices that once cheered for you will now conspire against you. Smiling faces will mask sharpened knives. They'll whisper that you're too much, too bold, too intense, too everything. Let them. Their whispers are drowned out by the roar of your purpose. Being the alpha isn't about seeking approval or fitting in. It's about standing unshaken in your truth, even as the world tries to tear you down. Your presence speaks louder than any words. They'll try to dim your light, clip your wings, and make you question yourself. But you rise again and again and again. This isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning. Being the alpha isn't a title you wear. It's a state of being. A ceaseless flame that grows with every obstacle you crush and every critic you leave in the dust. Let's talk about your energy. That unstoppable force within you. It's not in your words or your actions. It's in the way you exist. It's in your defiant gaze, your unapologetic stride, your refusal to ask for permission or apologize for your existence. That's what terrifies them most. The world is full of people who play it safe, shrink themselves, and tiptoe through life. But you've broken the mold. You've destroyed their boxes, incinerated their rules, and built something entirely your own. You've outgrown their judgments, transcended their limitations, and stepped into a power they can't even comprehend. They'll try to stop you, of course. They'll hurl doubts, criticisms, and petty remarks. They'll call you dangerous. But let me ask you, since when has greatness ever been safe? Since when has power ever been polite? You weren't born to make others comfortable. You were born to challenge the norm, defy expectations, and carve your legacy into the fabric of existence. Here's the kicker. Your opposition isn't your enemy. They are stepping stones. Every insult, every attempt to tear you down is just another rung on your ladder to greatness. Let them talk, let them scheme. While they waste their energy trying to pull you down, you'll rise too high for them to reach. And the irony? The more they fear you, the more they watch you. They'll study you, imitate you, even try to replicate what you have. But they'll fail, because your power isn't something that can be copied. It's forged from the battles you've fought, the scars you've earned, and the fire you've walked through. It's yours, and it's unbreakable. But remember this, my alpha. True power isn't just about dominance. It's about leadership. It's about inspiring others to rise, showing them what's possible, and being the light that guides them out of their darkness. Not everyone will fear you. Some will see you as a beacon, a reminder that they too can transcend their limits. So, stand tall, walk with purpose, speak with unshakable conviction. Let the world adjust to your presence. You've earned this. You've fought for this. And now, it's yours. You are the alpha. Let them tremble. Let them envy. But most of all, let them witness. Because this is your moment. This is your reign. But this isn't where the story ends. It's where it truly begins. The fire within you has only just been kindled, and its flames are reaching out to consume every limitation, every doubt, and every boundary that dared to cage you. You are no longer just rising. You are ascending, breaking free from the shackles of ordinary existence. Your ascent is a force of nature, unstoppable, undeniable, and unforgettable. Let them whisper. Let them judge. Let them try to make sense of the unrelenting force you've become. Their confusion is a testament to your evolution. Their fear is an anthem to your greatness. They don't understand it now, but deep down they feel it, the unstoppable energy that radiates from you. Every step you take shakes the ground beneath their feet. Every word you speak echoes louder than their doubts. You are not here to play small. You are here to make waves, to rewrite the rules, to show them what true power looks like. And here's the beautiful irony. They need you. Oh yes, as much as they resist, as much as they resent. They can't look away. You've become the axis of their envy, the sun around which their insecurities orbit. It's not just your strength that unsettles them. It's the audacity to take what they only dream of, the bravery to stand tall, even when the world wants you to shrink. But remember this, my unstoppable warrior. True power doesn't just dominate, it elevates. You are not simply a conqueror, you are a builder. The legacy you leave is not one of fear, but of inspiration. Those who are ready, those who are willing to rise alongside you, they are the ones who will stand by your side as you carve out a new path. They'll see in you the possibility they never dared to believe in themselves. And that, my friend, is the most profound power of all. So go ahead, step into your next battle, not with hesitation, but with unshakable certainty. Your scars are your armor, your pain is your strength, and your vision is your compass. The storms will come, the challenges will rise, but none of it will ever be enough to extinguish the inferno within you. This is your moment. This is your masterpiece. You've earned the crown, not because it was given, but because you claimed it. So wear it boldly. Walk the path only the brave dare tread. The world isn't ready for you, but that's the point. You weren't born to fit in. You were born to stand out, to lead, to reign. Now go forth. Shake the earth. Burn brighter. Rise higher. Let the world know that you are here. And you are not done yet. This is just the prologue. The chapters ahead are yours to write, and the ending? It's going to be legendary. But why stop now? You've set the world ablaze with your presence. Don't you dare let the fire die down. This is the time to push harder, to reach further, to ignite something even greater. You've crossed the threshold where most would falter, where others would retreat. But you thrive here. This is your domain, the arena where legends are made. Let them wonder how you do it. Let them speculate, doubt, and criticize. It's all fuel for the inferno you've become. They'll try to predict your next move, but you're always 10 steps ahead. Their fear grows not because of what you've done, but because of what they can't even imagine you'll do next. That's your edge. That's your power. You are a force that can't be charted, a storm that refuses to be tamed. And as you stand here at this precipice of greatness, let me remind you of one truth. You are not just creating a legacy. You're rewriting the rules of what's possible. Every obstacle you've crushed, every doubt you've silenced, every limit you've obliterated has been a message to the world. You are unstoppable. You are the exception, the outlier, the one who breaks through where others break down. But here's the twist. They'll keep watching, and they'll keep doubting, hoping for the moment you slip. Let them wait. Let them hope. Because what they don't realize is that your strength isn't just in your victories. It's in your resilience. Even if you stumble, even if you fall, you rise again, stronger, sharper, more determined. And with every rise, you send a shockwave through the world that says, I am here and I am not done. Look around you. The summit is near, but the climb isn't over. That's the beauty of this journey. There's always another peak, another horizon, another challenge waiting to be conquered. And you welcome it. Because the grind, the struggle, the relentless pursuit, that's where you thrive. That's where you prove, over and over, that you were made for this. So, keep going. Keep rising. The world is watching, yes, but more importantly, the world is learning. Learning what it means to refuse mediocrity, to embrace the fire, to demand more from life. You're not just living, you're leading. You're showing everyone that fear is not a cage, but a ladder. That limits are not walls, but stepping stones. This is your time. This is your reign. So step forward, unyielding, unrelenting, undeniable. Let your presence echo in every room you enter. Let your name become a battle cry for those who dare to dream. And let your legacy be the light that guides others to their own greatness. Because this isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of something eternal. Rise, Alpha. The world isn't ready for what comes next, and that's exactly why you're here to deliver it. But why pause when the fire still rages? Why slow down when the road ahead is wide open and waiting to be conquered? The summit isn't just a destination, it's a mindset, an unrelenting hunger for more. You've shown the world your strength, but now it's time to show them your endurance. Power isn't just about the first strike, it's about how long you can hold your ground. How far you're willing to go, and how fiercely you'll defend your vision. They'll say you've done enough. They'll beg you to rest, to stop, to settle. But you've only scratched the surface of what's possible. The fire in you isn't just burning, it's roaring, consuming every doubt, every hesitation, every weak excuse that dares cross your path. This isn't a victory lap, it's the beginning of an empire. And empires aren't built in silence. They're forged in the roar of defiance, in the thunder of relentless action, and in the storm of unshakable purpose. Look around. The doubters, the skeptics, the ones who whispered that you couldn't do it, they're still there. But their voices are quieter now, drowned out by the sound of your success. Oh, they'll never admit it, but their eyes tell the truth. They're watching, captivated, unable to look away from the force you've become. They hate it, but they can't resist it. You've become their obsession, their benchmark, their reminder of everything they couldn't be. And yet, this is still only the foundation. The real work begins now. You've proven you can rise. Now it's time to dominate. The higher you climb, the more resistance you'll face. But isn't that the point? The pressure doesn't break you, it sharpens you. The obstacles don't slow you, they propel you. Every challenge is a gift, every setback a lesson, every battle a proving ground for the unstoppable force you are becoming. So let them talk, let them plot, let them underestimate you again, because they will. And every time, you'll rise higher. Every time, you'll strike harder. Every time, you'll remind them why you're the one rewriting the rules. This isn't just your moment, it's your movement. You're not just making waves. You're creating a tidal force that will reshape everything it touches. And those who doubted you? They'll either rise with you or be swept away. The question isn't if you'll succeed, it's how far you'll go. How much more will you claim? How much higher will you climb? The world is yours, not because it was handed to you, but because you demanded it, earned it, and took it. So keep going. Keep rising. Keep proving that nothing and no one can hold you back. The world may not be ready for you, but that's why you're here. To show them what's possible. To show them what unstoppable looks like. And to remind them, with every move,